they get ready for the start of the Brickyard 400 from Indianapolis Motor Speedway. First time at speed going into turn number 1 here at Indy. They stay side by side for the lead. Logano inching ahead of Kurt Busch as they go down the backstretch.
Picking that outside line, work for Joey Logano. Use that momentum. Look at Brad Keselowski. Big aggressive move down the back straightaway.
Currently on lap 13, and Harvick is on pit road now.
Yeah, so this might be a strategy call to pit before the yellow, but I don't believe they can take fuel. They must think they can either go all 50 laps or maybe as an issue. We'll have
Caution
to see
is out now, Steve.
Yeah.
Was that a good call to come to pit road right now?
I don't understand it because they can't take fuel, so they're going to put tires on this car. There's no doubt.
Yeah, how about this call, Steve? Yeah, they're going to go with 4 Goodyear tires here. I did not hear an issue at all with Kevin Harvick. We'll follow up with Rodney Childers, but again, to your point, they cannot take fuel here. Everyone else can. And remember, they won this race last year. Junior called it in the pre-race show by having short run speed and keeping track position. That's how critical it is. You'll take some crazy chances. Rodney Childers coming before the comp caution.
But late into that run, he said the car fell off big time. He said he was in a 4-wheel drift there.
Oh, the huge wreck.
So
we talked about how narrow it was, and look at this. They're piled up at the end of pit road.
Piled up. There's like 6 cars. You can't even get by. Huge damage to the 48, the 37 we see in there. Unbelievable.
The others that were up front not affected.
If the one has an issue on his pit stop, it is chaos on pit road.
And look at this. The chaos back here. Corey LaJoie in the 32. He's in it. The 19. Martin Truex Jr., because of the issues he had on the track, he's involved in this as well. They pile up at the entrance to pit road. As we were going to break, you saw one of the crew members from the 12 team get pinched in between the 12 and another car. You see the AMR safety team is right there on pit road attending to him. Steve, this is one of the reasons why all the crew members had to have helmets when they went over the wall. Safety, a big issue.
Yeah, years ago, pit crew didn't have to wear fireproof suits. That changed. Then it was helmets after an accident in Miami over a decade ago. Once again, you see just how dangerous pit road can be. This is every crew chief's fear. These pit crew members become like family. You ask them to go out and do their job, and so often we talk about the competition side, how fast you can do their job. But Jeff did a nice job of highlighting how narrow the pit road here at Indianapolis. And it doesn't matter the speed of these cars. They're 3,500 pounds. A 3,500-pound vehicle when they start sliding around. These crew members, all very brave men and women who jump over pit wall week in and week out.
So they're attending to one of the crew members from the 12 team.
It's really scary, obviously. Here's this, they start coming on pit road, and they just all got stacked up right there. One driver had to slow up because of a guy turning into his pits, and then they just all stacked up.
And this is the narrowest pit road on the series.
Yeah,
24 feet, and you know, cars in their pit boxes taking up the majority of that, or some of that. And when a car does get slowed down on, you know, it's a chain reaction, a domino effect that starts way up here, and then look at the cars. There's nowhere for these guys to go because of how narrow that pit road is, and affected so many cars.
We also saw a tire got hit there. Those things are 70 pounds that just got thrown in the air there. Great to see a smile on his face. So a thumbs up and a smile. Again, that crew member for the 12 team. Kevin Harvick, Joey Logano making up row 1.
Joey chose the inside on the initial start. On this first restart, 4 car on the outside with a teammate behind him Contact 3 wide. Brad Keselowski to the inside. Puts Bowman 3 wide in the sandwich.
We saw Bowman slide out, make a little contact there. And Logano trying to steal away the lead from Kevin Harvick.
Harvick using that outside lane. Carry that momentum down the back straightaway. Logano trying to side draft that quarter panel, pulling back. Here comes help from Almirola. Big push.
He's going to try to help his teammate.
They stay side by side through 3. Harvick down the short chute, has the advantage.
He's going to close the door into 4.
Kevin Harvick, wow.
You see the 48 who was in that accident on pit road. Looks like a flat left front tire or right front. It's got all kinds of damage.
Get off the track.
That's Justin Allgaier that's behind the wheel again, filling in for Jimmy Johnson, who now is at home in quarantine because of a COVID-19 positive test. And so not what he wanted to see either.
NASCAR had to look really hard to see if there's any debris on the racetrack.
Tough effort, guys, trying to get it fixed. I appreciate you trying to get it fixed, but that thing's just killed. Go straight to the truck, Justin.
To the truck.
Oh, we got a car to fence. The 6 of Newman.
Big smoking car for Ryan Newman, as a lot of damage to the right side of that car. And the caution has come out once again.
He's running 18th.
Oh, looks like a flat right front to me.
Well, we talked about it, guys. You know, this racetrack is one of the most abrasive racetracks we go to. A lot of times we unload race cars here and can't make 6 or 7 laps without putting tires on it. Now you start in this race, it just makes you wonder if it didn't wear through the tire.
We get ready to go. 4 laps to go in stage 1.
Nobody gets the advantage on the jump. William Byron and Jones side by side into 1.
Moving up, the 4 of Kevin Harvick. Trying to get by the 9 of Chase Elliott.
The Dillon brothers right in front of them.
William Byron is currently leading and perhaps going to win this stage. He stayed out. He has 30-lap older tires than the field, and he stayed out from the 6th position. So, you know, this just proves if you can get a car out front in that clean air, it improves the handling to the point where that's the whole strategy for the crew chief, to be the guy out front. It's going to come down to who can manage the fuel the best. But a great strategy call for William Byron and Eric Jones gobbling up these points.
William Byron
win. Good call.
wins stage number 1.
Down.
Those two came into this race 15th and 16th in points. That is why they stayed out, trying to get those stage points.
Chase Elliott and Kevin Harvick now making up row number 1 as we get ready to start stage 2.
That push. Andy Benedetto's giving Chase Elliott. He's going to let him clear Harvick.
Little bobble there out of the 4 of Harvick. He catches it. They stay side by side for second.
Watch this
Benedetto,
run.
look at this.
Watch this run Denny Hamlin gets. Where's he going to go? Top lane.
He follows his buddy, Matt DiBenedetto, and he'll push him into second.
Both those guys going to get by Harvick. Get single file going into turn 3.
You saw it all on nonstop. Eric Jones hard into the wall. We heard him on the radio just moments ago. Responding to his crew. He said, "I'm all right," but you could tell he was trying to catch his breath. Flames rolling out from the right front of that car.
Let's take a look at the replay. Oh boy. Oh, such a nasty, nasty angle into turn 3. One of the fastest parts of the racetrack for these guys. And, you know, it's just, there's no practice. It's a green racetrack. It's incredibly abrasive. We've seen this track just destroy tires throughout a tire test. These tires, even this far into the race, are still not able to go through an entire run. Steve, you talked about it, how this track has grooves in it, and it's like a cheese grater to these tires, and takes quite a while for this place to work in. There's been no laps on it.
18 to go now in stage 2. William Byron in the 24. Austin Dillon trying a 2-tire stop, and that has got them out in front of the field.
Oh, got that. Yeah, Austin was able to take that spot away.
I thought William was going to get on the right rear quarter panel, but he wasn't able to.
It's going to hurt William. Oh, William's got a left front tire issue.
Blew up. The left front tire blows up on the 24.
Remember, just took right sides. 2 tires only on the last pit stop. That left front had time on it. I don't know if you ran over something.
Left front came apart.
Yeah, he might have been able to slide. Might have slid that left front into the pit stall or something.
Great point, Dale. Great point. I didn't see the pit stop, but that would be what you would expect, right? Damage it right away. It explodes. You see the disappointment out of Chad Knaus.
You see right here, this is right on the start of the front straightaway. I think he's good right here. I thought he had a great run. Was going to be able to clear the 3 car.
There's no contact at any point that I saw with the 3 in the left front of the 24, guys.
Right here, watch the left front tire, right on top of the left front tire.
Already on the ground a little bit there.
And boom, right there. Blows the hood and the fender off of it.
Denny Hamlin making up row 1. Did he get a big enough shove into turn number 1? Here comes Hamlin on the inside.
The key right here for Austin is just to almost break even with him through this part of the corner, and then he should beat him off the corner. Should have more momentum down the back straightaway. And then here comes the push from Harvick.
Harvick's going to go 3 wide.
Harvick
Almost into the
lead.
grass.
All the way to the bottom of the racetrack, and Harvick takes the lead at Indy.
And I thought he was going to push him.
I flinched.
You have to take those runs. You have to take every run you get, especially against Denny Hamlin, who looks like he has the best car.
Ryan Blaney hard into the wall.
Out, safe.
Oh, my goodness.
Blaney was running 12th. We saw he got damaged on pit road earlier. Fought back up to 12th.
Right side tires are up for Blaney.
So we need to fix it if we can do anything here. The leader has just got the pace car in 1.
A lot of damage to the driver's side of that 12.
Oh, it's hard to tell.
Was he and Brad, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Wasn't that Brad Keselowski, his teammate?
Must have been some contact or something that got Blaney turned around. I don't know if Blaney was on the inside and got loose into Brad or what. Or if he had someone. Well, let's take a look at Nagano. Oh, looks like the 12 gets loose. Hard to tell if anybody was in his left rear quarter panel. Another look, this will be helpful. There you see Blaney.
Oh, yeah.
Sit down into the corner. I think
He just got loose, right? Carried some speed there, got loose. Brad Keselowski, great. He must have saw him out of his peripheral vision, chased it up the track so the 12 wouldn't take him with him.
Wow.
Coming up on 9 to go when they take the green flag here in the second stage.
A great launch by Kevin Harvick.
Able to clear the 11 before they even got into turn number 1.
Now, if Austin can clear Hamlin here, that means Hamlin will be all the way back. The third contact.
touching.
Wow. Look at the push coming from behind. Again, 3 wide.
The 9's going to pull the same thing Harvick did last restart.
And Hamlin's getting madder and madder. And so is his crew chief, Chris Gabehart.
Austin Dillon fighting though on the outside there in the 3. Remember, just right side tires the last time Austin Dillon came to pit road.
Haven't seen that outside work at all in turn 4, giving Denny a shot to get around the 3 car.
Last couple corners here of stage 2, and it's going to be Kevin Harvick that will get the stage win. Also getting some stage points will be Chase Elliott, Denny Hamlin,
Good job, green checker.
Matt DiBenedetto, Austin Dillon rounding out the top 5. Green flag back in the air.
New player at the front in 95, Christopher Bell. The outside lane.
Harvick almost clear, but Denny Hamlin actually allowed the 9 car and helped the 9 car Chase Elliott get back up there to the inside. Now Denny Hamlin's in position. If he can clear, contact.
Made contact there with the
now
95.
Right, 95's going to line up, push this 11. They're side by side up front. The 11's going to have the run.
He's going to try it. Here comes Hamlin to the inside. And Hamlin will make the pass.
Not so right rear quarter panel. Look at that move by Harvick. Ah, that's aggressive. Didn't get to the bottom right there, though. It's going to be okay. That was an impressive power move by Kevin Harvick to keep that lead.
1 and 2 once again. Kevin Harvick, Denny Hamlin.
Well, a ton of yellows in there. We'll see our first taker of the 8. Oh, we heard it on the radio. Pit. Here's the call right here. Chris Gabehart has pulled the chute. First guy to pit road, the 11th of Denny Hamlin. You see him at the top of your screen. Blend now. They need to be perfect. Count him into the pit stall. Long pit boxes. Denny Hamlin has to hit his pit sign. Give his pit crew the best chance, Marty.
And Chris Gabehart had called Denny Hamlin to pit road. Guess what? Rodney Childers also called Kevin Harvick to pit road. He didn't get that message. They went one extra lap unintentionally. So Chris Gabehart, Denny Hamlin going to get a little bit of an advantage here. Get those 4 fresh Goodyear tires on a little bit sooner than Kevin Harvick will because of a miscommunication. And Rodney Childers said, Timmy, we have to pit, to Tim Fiedler, his spotter. Denny was very happy with the car. A little bit tight. He was concerned it would get tighter the longer they ran. The Goodyear tires are on. We'll see Harvick down pit road next time.
That was a clean stop out of the 11. The 4 to pit road looked clean to me. No tires locked up. All right, 11, check, clean pit stop. Rodney Childers, Kevin Harvick, your turn. Can you match the speed of the 11 on pit road? Marty.
Let's see where Kevin Harvick cycles back out again. They wanted to pit with Denny Hamlin. They did not do that. Harvick saying the car tight, especially in the center of the corner. That was his biggest concern. Pit stops that could decide the Brickyard 400. Kevin Harvick trying to become a 3-time winner of one of NASCAR's crown jewel races. 4 fresh Goodyear tires. You're also going to see a wedge wrench go in and make an adjustment, trying to free up that car for the 4 car of Kevin Harvick. And the Goodyear tires going on. We'll see where he cycles out with the 11 as Denny Hamlin charges down the front stretch.
Look to be a little bit slow on the left front. There it is. Kevin Harvick leading Denny Hamlin. Denny Hamlin is going to beat him. No problem here on the blend lane. The 4 down bottom. Denny Hamlin in the picture. Checkmate leader. Denny Hamlin at Indy by a ton.
It was not clean on the left side stop.
For Kevin Harvick.
For Kevin Harvick, the left sides are slow, both the front and the rear.
You can get out front. Oh, boy. Wow. Huge.
And this is going to be a caution right here. Big hit again. This time it's Alex Bowman in the 88.
It looks a lot like Eric Jones's wreck. He was running 8th.
Looks like getting down into turn 1. They're coming out of.
Wow. Yeah. Again, a really hard hit there. Looked like the right front went down. Green flag's back. And look at him fan out as they get ready to go into 1. Denny Hamlin has cleared Kevin already. But here comes Matt Kenseth.
Oh, Harvick a little bit loose under Matt Kenseth. Gets into the side of that 42 car now. He's lost a few spots here. Christopher Bell battling for 2nd place.
Let's see if Harvick's going to do the same thing. Make it 3 wide down the back straightaway.
He pushes. Now he slides out. Tries to get to the inside of the 42 of Kenseth.
Look at that mess behind him.
Harvick makes the move. He's back up to 2nd. But can he run down Denny Hamlin? He wasn't able to do it before the caution.
But the control of this race changed on that green flag.
Hard into the wall. Denny Hamlin from the lead slams into the wall. Again, we see a right side, right front failure, and Hamlin hard into the wall.
Down here if you can. Catch your breath.
Off into turn 1, and the right front goes.
Seen some big impacts today. That's such a big hit.
It's so surprising to me too, because we've just been talking about it for the last several laps about the clean air that he's enjoyed. And
one thing you wonder, Junior, is, you know, with the cooler temperatures, right? It's gotten
more speed.
Yeah, it's probably faster than it was. Clean air, just carrying so much speed. You just wonder if that, you know, that's extra pressure on the tires.
And you have to acknowledge that his teammate Jones had an issue.
Yep.
The 18, Kyle Busch, talked about having a vibration just before Jones had his accident. I really wish we could show you what this racetrack surface looks like and how those grooves are cut into it. They kind of run parallel with the race car. Very sharp.
Yeah, 26 laps on that right front tire. You have to ask yourself as you look through the rest of the field, what does everybody else do now? With only 5 laps to go, you would definitely want to stay out. We're hearing a lot of buzz about some other possible vibrations in the top 5 or 10. And as a driver, you come by and you see this, or as a crew chief, you see this, and now you have to perhaps change your opinion or your mind on how you're going to manage this race. Chris Gabehart, Purdue grad, just up the road. I knew it meant the world to him to try to come here and try to win this race.
Kevin Harvick, Matt Kenseth, side by side, getting ready for the maybe final restart.
You can see the push from behind of Kenseth.
Austin Dillon also in there giving the shove to that outside line. Can he clear him? He does before they get to 1.
All right, I'd say Custer did a great job there helping his teammate get out front.
That speedy drive that's on the racetrack. It was blowing up that we saw the 4 go through. Now it's Kenseth running second, trying to get a draft. Battle for third, teammates Eric Almirola and Cole Custer.
Harvick has been shot out of a cannon. What a restart and a mess back here for everyone else.
Through the short chute and into 4. Again, if they get the white flag, the next flag will end the race.
A little contact there between the 2 and 41, Cole Custer and Keselowski as Kesey takes 4th place. Custer trying to hang on to a top 5 here.
White flag is out. One more time around. Harvick, Denny Hamlin. They've been the dominant 2 cars all of 2020. Hamlin crashes out as they were battling for the lead. Now Harvick trying to go back-to-back at the most famous racetrack in the world. Coming out of turn 4, Kevin Harvick is going to see the checkered flag. He wins again at the Brickyard.
Brickyard 400. Awesome job.
Big wreck behind him. Couple cars in the grass here. Austin
Benedetto
Dillon.
and Austin Dillon. And remember, Dillon was right up there. He was up front helping push Harvick at that restart. They were running 14th and 15th, those 2 cars. As a celebration for the Busch Light team, that 4 team will begin.
Hey Motorsports fans, thanks for watching. Make sure you hit subscribe before you go for all the latest news and highlights across motorsports.